let people kind of come in the room a little bit. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the June 2021 Sex Magic readings. We're going to be using the Tarot Sexual Magic, and as you guys know from last time, when I did these in May, I can't show you most of these cards. So I'm going to kind of flash it up here and cover up the important parts. But I also brought out my Game of Thrones tarot as well. Because I'm just feeling there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And I think this is going to be... I cannot do the microphone thing again, for God's sake. Okay, how about now? Can you guys hear me now? Is the sound working now? Can you give me some hearts and let me know the sound is working? Hey, Allie girl. Hey, Anna. Hey, Malika. Hey, Joanna. Hey, Cerise. Is the sound working, guys? Hey, Tracy. Okay, thanks, guys. All right. So what I was saying, welcome to the June 2021 Sex Magic reading. So we're going to be using the deck of the Tarot Sexual Magic. And we then are going to be using, I do have my Game of Thrones tarot to clarify. So if you guys watch the May readings, you know I can't show these cards, otherwise YouTube would be like, girl, what is you doing? So I have to cover up the important parts. Okay, hey Miss Melissa. But I have the Game of Thrones here because I feel like there's some strong messages that are coming through. You guys, we're going to be doing a little bit more. We're going to do some, we're going to do an Aphrodite ritual a little bit later in the month. And I want you to be sure to note that there's a pinned message in the live chat here, and there'll be, if you're watching the replay, a link down below. I have opened up registration for the Unleash Your Divine retreat at the end of the month. It's 2 days. It's all about unleashing your divine nature, your divine abilities. And you don't want to miss it. So we're going to be putting out a promo for it. But yeah, we're going to put out a promo. We're going to have a special for the first few people that sign up. And we're going to be doing a divine box as well with lots of awesome crystals and Oregon sphere and Merkaba crystal. It's just going to be amazing. So you'll want to check that out on the website and sign up quickly, because my students are going to get in on this, and as well as the general public. So it's a limited amount of boxes I'm creating. Hey, Miss Sharon. Hey, girl. Okay, this I feel like is for everyone. I can show this. She's a little racy, but she's not too bad. Here we have the 9 of Chalices, or the 9 of Cups. Now, this is June. This is going to be kind of collective if we're going to do a timestamp. This is a month for us to really settle in to doing everything in our power to find the love of self. If you are engaging in any type of sex magic rituals, it's better to do them by yourself. Okay? Yeah, I have the Magician and then the 3 of Cups in reverse from the Game of Thrones deck. This tells me that you can manifest the celebration within. Some of you are coming out of third-party situations. Some of you are finding out that you were in a third-party situation and you had no idea. This is a collective reading here. So some of you are in a third-party situation. Now, this could be a third-party situation where maybe you, she, and me were all trying to manifest the same thing. Or there was too many cooks in your little kitchen while you were manifesting stuff, and then you, she, and me was, in here together. But this tells me this, with this 9 of chalices or 9 of cups, and the 3 of cups in reverse, and the magician, this is definitely telling me these things, beloved, that it is time for you to take and go within and be your own third party. Okay, be your own third party. This is time for you to create the celebration from within. If you're engaging in any type of ritual, and as we know, these rituals all are centered around self-pleasure, with different perhaps crystals, different perhaps methods, and right now I'm literally sourcing some beautiful crystals that we can be using during these sex magic practices. Okay, now let's get to, we're going to start here with Aries. Aries at 6 minutes 11 seconds. Aries at 6 minutes, that's interesting, and 11 seconds. Aries, sun, moon, and rising. We have, I gotta cover them up. The 4 of Wands in reverse. The 4 of Wands upright is kind of this magic of, how can I put this? Where you're taking control, because this card has the woman on top of the man while he's sitting down. So the energy is the Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. You're feeling a little not so much in control, or should I say everything, the energy coming towards you is somewhat out of control. It is not something that you are going to be able to control as well as you particularly would care to do. And then we also have the energy you're bringing to the table here is the King of Swords. This King of Swords is, listen, this is all about kind of the concubine at the feet of the king. So you are seeking actually to manipulate, maneuver things. You have specific ideas and you intend to lord over them. Okay, this is something deep down inside, child, deep down inside. Now, what you need to watch out for, let me, because she is just the Empress. The Empress is sitting here and she is in full belief that she is in full control and ability to manifest that which she desires. Okay, she is kind of in a debaucherous kind of situation here. What's going to help you overcome this is going to be the King of Chalices. Being in control of your energy. Be very in control, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, of your sexual energy. Be very in control of when you employ it, when you utilize it this month, and when you hold it back. Be in control even during certain rituals. And I think we're going to start talking a little bit more about that on Thursdays. Be very in control as you're doing certain manifestation rituals. Controlling when the release comes. When you allow the big O to occur. And you need to be very aware of everything that's going on in your body. This energy, this 4 of Wands, of feeling like you're out of control of the situation a tad bit, means to me that it's not that you're not on the right path, but there is potentially something out there that you don't know that's going to pop up here. It's going to throw you for a bit of a loop. This isn't necessarily bad. I'm not feeling that it's bad. Outcome or advice. What is this? Interesting. Outcome or advice is the Magician in reverse. I'm hearing that First of all, don't move so fast. I'm also hearing that the power is really deep within you. And some of you have been giving that power over externally. If this is a relationship, you've been allowing someone to rather dominate your situation, dominate you a little bit more than you probably should. If this is not a relationship, then you're kind of, you need to not give over so much of your power to the external. Now, into the external, and again, really going deep within. Let's see what the Game of Thrones cards has for. Again, what I'm sensing is, now I don't know how many of you all really engage in these sorts of things. Here we have 6 of coins, so this is going to turn out very well. What we have is a situation where, you cannot be so out of control over your body and your energy, your creative energy, that you miss the mark on the proper time to begin to speak and to feel within you what you are manifesting. This really is a very controlled, a controlled slow burn. Okay, 8 of Swords. You're stuck in your head about some things, but I do believe, that you're coming out of that as well. We have the 9 of Spears coming out crossways, which you're at a crossroads about whether or not to play defense or offense. 7 of Swords. There is somebody lurking around that perhaps is not telling you the complete truth. And 10 of Swords in reverse. They're not done yet. You're also telling yourself a lot of things that's causing a bad cycle for yourself. Holding on to past ideas, holding on to past situations, holding on to past feelings as well. And this is why you're feeling a little bit, or this energy is coming towards you of not feeling like you're fully in control of your life path, even though you're on your life path. You're just feeling you're not in control of the life path. Hey, Sagittarius, how are you? Hey, Tamika and Marie, how are you guys? So, if you are engaging in these rituals and this magic this month, this is what I want you to do. I want you at the new moon on June the 10th, very specifically, working your way up towards what it is. I believe most of you have something already in play that you're manifesting actively, you're creating. I want you to come and approach it in a balanced fashion. And so if you're engaging in this activity, and as we know, at the height, again, this works better if you're by your gosh darn self, because you don't have to worry about anybody else, whether or not they're satisfied and you're satisfied. You go and get satisfied yourself. So go and get satisfied yourself, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. But this is, again, a slow burn. So what I want you to do is get this idea, get this creation just rolling around so much within you that it's just a burning desire. And it's from your higher self. And then at the full moon, that's when we need to really, do have some pyrite, I would say, around you for some. I would say pyrite. I am hearing rose quartz. I am also hearing tourmaline or obsidian, so we need a grounding as well. Place those around your bed. And you can have selenite perhaps at the headboard. Okay? And at the new moon is when you're going to have this time to yourself. And remember, this needs to be a slow burn. This is not immediate and then we're out of here, okay? So really take that time with yourself and loving yourself and creating within so that it can be birthed. You have to be in control of your emotions, so don't go popping off either. Because if your emotions are starting to run wild and you don't have control over this energy at this time in yourself, then this is going to be a longer manifestation period than it needs to be. Okay? You laughing at me, Tamika? I know, I don't have my wine tonight. So we're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah, I have actually been looking for, I mean, there's all sorts of actual wands and things that can be used. So I've been looking for some to put on, excuse me, the adult section in that Lightworker store. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Y'all gonna be like, what is this woman thinking? Energy coming towards you, the Nine of Chalices. This is this energy of not only just self-love, but being honest with oneself and being honest with your partner about, you know, self-indulgence. Speak your mind. What do you need? Thank you so much. Thanks, Maureen. The energy you're bringing to the table is what? I need to turn these lights on. I'm trying to be all nice and sexy for y'all, and that ain't working. Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse. I got the patience of an ant. Well, I guess ants have patience. Patience of a flea. Energy to watch out for is strength in, is that strength? Yeah. Strength in reverse. Here she is at the mouth of the lion. Well, she's really got a wild boar and she's trying to tame that wild beast, honey. Listen, out of control. Taurians, what is going on? Out of control. What you know what, that shit was not meant to be anything. I knew something was going on. Oh my. Seven of Pentacles. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at these two lovers just resting and relaxing and basking in the afterglow. Basking in the afterglow. Yeah, Taurus needs to settle down big time. And then we have the five of, what is this? The five, oh yeah. This the infamous Five of Wands where, you know, he's watching and letting it happen over there and thinking he gonna get himself some pleasure out of it, but really there ain't no pleasure to be had. It's oh my God, Taurus, listen to me, Taurus. Taurus, you're coming into June and coming out of your season now, full of yourself. I love y'all, but some of y'all is really full of yourself, and it's okay. But you've been maybe doing a little bit too much self-love. There's nothing wrong with loving yourself. There's nothing wrong with wanting the best for yourself. There's nothing wrong. But I think some of you are putting some undue pressure on yourself and others. And you might be a little bit more demanding about a situation than you need to be. Now, this is a relationship situation towards Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I would say you're being a rather selfish lover. With this Temperance card, I'm going to look at her. You know, the Temperance card in the upright, I can show that to you. You know, she's making this kind of concoction, but she's kind of hiding. She's doing this alchemy, but she's hiding it from everyone else. She doesn't want anybody to see it. She's off to the side, just patiently creating her love potion. However, it came out in reverse. So you're showing a lot of impatience in this area now. If this is seriously a relationship, this is giving me a tad bit, a little narcissistic tease in a sense, And I don't think that you're a narcissist. I'm just saying you're being a little bit impatient and rather selfish. I'm not sure if your lover is satisfied, but you think they are. I don't know who I'm talking to. Or you could be the Taurian that's not satisfied. Okay? And you got a selfish lover on the other side. I got a mosquito bite, y'all. Oh, that's irritating. And that could be a situation as well. Now, if you're single and ready to mingle, coming towards you, Taurus, I don't think this is the one. I don't think they're going to be that good in bed, to be honest with you. If you got somebody coming towards you. Now, I'm just telling you what the cards are telling me. I think they're going to present themselves as if they are one that can allow you to be about you, and that they allow you to be all that you want to be, but they ain't it. That's not really what they're going to kind of suck you in. Hello, dear. They're going to suck you in. And then by the end of it, you know, it was really all about them. It's one of those you get up and you're just like, now that was the biggest waste of my time I never had. Strength card in reverse. The energy that could be an obstacle. You could not be in a situation this month, Taurus, where you're trying to tame the wild beast inside of you, but that wild beast is coming out. The bull is not to be tamed this month. So watch out, because the tongue's going to be a lot looser this month than you anticipated. If this is a situation where someone's coming towards you, again, it's going to seem as if they are all fine, well, and good. And you actually might give off a rather submissive, energy at first. And it might be okay for you at first, but you're going to get tired of it pretty darn quick. Now, what's going to help us overcome that here? We have the Seven of Pentacles, this basking and this afterglow. So basically, what I kind of hear from it is get yours, baby. Do what you got to do. Get yours, because I'm going to get mine. Do you see what I'm saying? And, enjoy it for what it's worth. But this ain't a long-term thing. This is a lustful situation towards Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a lustful situation. And unfortunately, I don't know that it's going to be very good for you. Or, Taurus, sometimes we have to look in the mirror. You might not be being very good to that other person. This Five of Wands, that is kind of this energy of, so this gentleman in this card, if you all buy your own, you'll see the Five of Wands. And so basically he's watching his wife cheating with the person, this younger man she really wanted to be with. And it feels like he kind of set it up, because he kind of thought he was going to be able to handle the fact that she needed a younger man to satisfy her. But he's filled with jealousy. And I mean, it was hard for him to watch. It was a conflicted situation while he's watching his wife or his lover in the throes of passion with someone else. This is not going to be an easy pill for you to swallow. You thought you could do this and live through this, Taurus. And you thought that, well, maybe it's going to get better. Maybe it's going to get better. Maybe they'll, you know what I'm saying? You thought that the sex was going to carry you through. But it ain't going to. Justice will, listen, you're out of balance. As Mother Iyanla would say, you're out of order. And you're going to have to get back into order. Yep, Six of Swords, you're not long for this relationship. Somebody's moving out, somebody's traveling. You might have to travel to, maybe you're in a long distance situation and you all finally get to see each other here towards Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in June, and it ain't what you thought it was going to be. It ain't what it is. Okay? We again have the Nine of Swords in reverse. And, you're going to feel a little, you're going to be like, damn. And a little defensive. Because I'm telling you, some people are going to tell you, I told you so. Three of Spears in reverse. You thought that ship was coming in. I hate to tell you, Taurus, this is not a good sex month for you. And here we have the Temperance upright. So this could be with a Sagittarius. I'm not saying the Sagittarians are bad in bed. What I'm saying is that, you know, that you could be, now this Temperance is showing up, so this could be very much a Sag. This could be very much a Sag. I also have Leo here as well. So I would say definitely a fire sign that Taurians you are attempting to be involved in. But let me tell you something. There's a Saving Abel song. I'm not saving Abel. I'm not in love, but the sex is good. I don't even think the sex is good in this one, so I hate to tell you. I mean, I'm not trying to call nobody out, but I don't know if I'd waste my time. You thought you were going to be able to handle it, or you thought you were going to be able to handle this situation where, you know, maybe they ain't got over their ex or something. But let me tell you something. No, life is too short. Good evening, Red Violet. Life is too short. Don't do it. Okay, here we go. Let's keep it moving to Gemini. Now I'm feeling it. I ain't had no wine. Now I'm feeling this now. We just gonna go straight sick. Here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, my. We'll just cover her up. The Hierophant. Now this man here, he got two. Oh, I don't even know what to say about that. Hold on, let's get the rest of it. Energy you're bringing to the table is the King of Cups, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. You gotta have faith. Ooh, the Knave of Wands. I think y'all gonna have some good times this month. The Knave of Wands. Gemini, you being a little manipulative? No. Gemini, you being a little manipulative. You know, this is Taurus. The Hierophant is Taurus. If you all are in a relationship, it's getting rather solidified this month. Some commitments are coming, most definitely. The Five of Pentacles, here we have Romeo and Juliet. Boy, she ain't got no business being with this man. All he is a minstrel. What is you doing, Gemini? I'm going to tell you all what I see here. I'm going to tell you what I see. And then we have the Two of... How naked is she? We got the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands. The magic of breaking bread. Just what I see. I'm seeing a little for Gemini this month, in your month, honeys. What comes to my mind is Missy Elliott, get your freak on. Because I feel like what's happening is if you are in a situation where you have a regular partner, it's getting hot and heavy. And this month, though, you are very much in control of your feelings. You are very much in control of your feelings. And you definitely know, I didn't realize this queen over in the corner was sitting there watching. Ooh, she's a dirty dog. She probably gave him the young thing over to that King of Cups. That you are very much in control of your feelings and your emotions. So you're playing your cards very close to the vest. You're not really knowing how much love that you really have or that is developing or has developed. If you're not in a relationship, I feel like you are in very much control of who comes into your world right now. Could be somebody that perhaps you have been with in the past that you feel comfortable with. They could be someone that maybe you had tried to build a relationship with before. But again, as they re-enter into the situation, you are very much in control of your feelings and you know what to say to get what you want. So this is a good month for you to get your freak on, okay? I see a little forbidden love perhaps here. I see a little bit of a mismatch here where you're really not intending. Sometimes we don't necessarily intend to be with somebody for forever, and we kind of end up with them a little bit longer than we anticipated. However, this person's also going to make you feel like, you know, you've come in from out from the cold, and that, you know, they're going to warm your heart. But there's a lot of passion here with this Knight of Wands. There's kind of this reckless abandon. So I have a feeling that you're going to do, those of you that have a partner, or you're going to have a partner this month, you're going to be ended up doing something that you don't normally do. You're going to do something that is outside of the box. That is in your wildest dreams and your wildest fantasies. Now, if you're like, Lisa, I don't have a partner, I don't have a potential even. Oh my God, today. I'm going to have to go get that replaced. I don't even have a potential partner. What I'm going to need you to do, okay, what I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you, I don't even know where that darn crystal went. Sorry guys, I just lost a crystal on my nail. What I'm going to need you to do is create this fantasy within yourself and treat yourself, Gemini. That's what this Two of Wands is also telling me in reverse. This ain't breakfast in the morning. So get your freak on. But this ain't, if you living out the fantasy, this ain't the you know, you do the breakfast in bed and all that romantic stuff. That ain't what this is for. Okay? So this is for you kind of to feel like you done got your groove back. Or just outside. Or just outside. Okay? This ain't for that. And for some of you, y'all not going to keep this person around any goddamn darn way. Here we have the Emperor in reverse. And the Knight of Cups. Oh my goodness. Gemini, you're going to end up being with this person, and they're going to end up potentially falling in love. Four of Swords, feeling like you are their everything and you are their peace. No, Gemini, don't do that. Don't do that. Knight of Swords. Oh, child, you're going to be in and out. You trying to, Knight of Swords and Queen of Swords. Listen, this is not a forever, I shouldn't say that. The fantasy can't last forever. So be careful when you're executing your fantasy, that your fantasy doesn't end up getting them in a place where they really fall in love. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already in love, that's one thing. But be careful what you do, because you could end up turning this person out just a little bit, Gemini. That's also what I'm hearing. A little turning out happening. Because you letting loose. This is the Queen of Spears, I'm sorry. So you really feeling you just in your bad self. But also this Emperor in reverse, along with this King of Cups, tells me just be careful. Don't be too overly manipulative, okay? Because I feel like this person's really going to want to put their all in all into it. Just saying. So if you have one, go get your freak on. If you don't have one, get your freak on, but get it safely. And, please let them know this is not a fall in love situation. If you're by yourself, create your own fantasy and just enjoy your gosh darn self, okay? Please tell them don't fall in love. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Not doing too badly. And here we go. We have the Four of Pentacles. Cancer, you are being a lazy. You are not trying to put your heart in this, are you? Your heart ain't in it. You just like, I'm here to have fun, baby. Not here to fall in love. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You's a dirty dog, Cancer. A dirty, dirty dog. Let me see how bad she ain't bad either. 8 of Wands in reverse. Cancer, you've not been really willing to allow this reckless abandon happening, are you? Just allowing it to be pleasurable. Hey, Cancer. You were bored. Here we go. Cancer, what you talking about? You was, oh my. What in the world is this going on around here? They is just having a little bit too much fun here. Here is the moon. Honey, we got a whole lot of you-know-whats, but in reverse. So Cancer, I feel like, okay, listen, that's the Pisces card, but you know that's Cancer card too. Cancer, you really coming out your little shell and letting all these let me tell you something. Allow that inside, innermost fake Gemini. This ain't the time. This ain't the time. This ain't the time. Allow those innermost desires. Fire and desire. Right? Allow, you're keeping them repressed. You're keeping them repressed. Energy that's going to help? No. Energy that's going to help you. Didn't I just tell you no? The star in reverse. Move. The star in reverse. Wow. I said no. Not now. She messing up my flow. Now, we had her reading already. A lot of these is coming out in reverse here tonight. And then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse as well, child. Cancer. This June, I'm going to need you to stop being the prim and proper one and the one that's, I'm a mother, so I can't do that. And I'm a mother, so I can't do that. And I'm going to need you to open up about what it is that you truly want in bed. I'm going to need you to open up about what it is you truly want. You have all of these repressed desires. You are not speaking out. So if you have a partner, I'm going to need you to start talking. I'm going to need you to talk dirty to me. Right? Talk dirty to me. I'm going to need you to do a little bit of that. I'm going to need you to talk to your partner about what it is that you want. I'm going to need you to direct your partner to what it is that you want. And I need you to allow yourself to finally let loose and have some freaking fun and some passion. Okay? Because all these repressed, pushed down wishes, thoughts, desires, needs, the secrets. See, you got a little secret freak going on here. You got some secret kink. And you don't want to tell nobody that you got this kink because you're afraid of what they're going to think about you. Listen, that's what the person is here for. And if that person can't handle you and a little kink and only wants vanilla sex, then you're going to have to kick them to the curb. Because every once in a while, you honestly got to just let go, let it be free. You need 50. If you don't get all 50 shades of gray, get 5. Can you do 5 shades of gray? Maybe not 50, but 5. Okay? Because the outcome or advice is this Nine of Swords, and it's in reverse. And that's telling me to stop being so anxious, so shy. And I want you to do a little something in a place that you actually might get caught. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Just a little stuff. Y'all don't act like y'all ain't got no secret kink. Don't act like just because you're spiritual that you don't. Y'all gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this whole reading if y'all don't stop playing with me. Now, we all grown. Stop playing with me. But what I'm seeing is, so Cancer, if you don't have a partner, then Cancer, you are probably very sexually frustrated at this point. So you're going to have to do something about that. Okay? If there's a possibility, if there's a potential and a prospect, you might just have to go on and enact that prospect. I've got the Two of Swords in reverse. Come on and make a decision. You can't sit here, dry as the Sahara Desert forever. You need a little transformation, a little transformation in your life, okay? You need to transform that tired life, okay? Kid Cups in reverse. What is you holding back? Stop playing with me. The Moon. Here we go with these dirty secrets. It's not going to get held against you. Now, if any of y'all is withholding all of this because you think that's controlling somebody, or you think that that's keeping them there, I'm telling you, you better. Four of Spears. If you go on and engage in some of these behaviors, watch what happens, how some of these other things start manifesting in your life. Because it's a raw, primal, creative, explosive energy that we're talking about. Let loose. Let loose. Yeah, and Four of Swords, so you can finally be at peace. You know what? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some of y'all, it's been so long that you are biting everybody's head off, and they're like, this woman, this man needs to get some. So my advice to you would be this. Like I said, if you got a potential or prospect, a thought, or maybe a possible, get that into, it's time for that to activation. Call them up from the bench, dust them off, okay? It's time to call them up. It's time to call them up. They might have been sitting out in the bush leagues or whatever. You send them down to the minor leagues because they couldn't handle the major leagues, and you might need to, or you might have one waiting in the minor leagues that you weren't sure if you call them up to the majors. You're gonna need to call them up to the majors, even if it's only for a night or two. But you're gonna have to call them up. Now, if you got somebody that you're already with, and you just haven't, y'all maybe have not partaken in some things you have wanted to try out. Could you please try them out? Could you please try them out? Go to adamandeve.com or go to your local shop. Find you some toys and start living out a little bit of that fantasy, okay? And I'm not talking about the Earth, Wind, and Fire fantasy. I'm talking about the mother fantasies. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Yes, I see the plumbers. You need to call the plumbers because the pipes is clogged. The Sahara Desert is long drought. Whatever you want to say. But honey, call you up one. Now don't play. Now Cancer, I'm going to tell y'all something else. Don't sit here and play. We always got one or two waiting in the wings that we just ain't feeling like messing with. So ain't nobody said this has got to be a for everything. I think that's my theme. This does not have to be forever. Just one night. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And y'all, let me tell you something. Don't be afraid of the COVID and the Ronas. Y'all better come on with it. Don't be afraid. Better get on out here and do what you gotta do. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. At 4444, Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here we have Death in reverse. Leo, you are not trying to transition and change, are you? You is not trying to let that go. That relationship been over. Yep, the devil, it is toxic like I don't know what and I don't know who. If you don't leave that mess alone, what we got here? The Ace of Wands in reverse. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. The thrill is gone. Please use Velcro handcuffs and safer. Oh my God, the thrill is gone and you just hanging on. Here we have the Eight of Chalices in reverse. You refuse to walk away. You know it. You know that this dance is over. You know the dance is over. You know the thrill is over. Oh, my. Show look good tonight. Ace of Wands, and you know, in reverse, and they is in straight up bondage going on. There's a lot happening here, boy. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Leo, you ain't, some of y'all ain't been satisfied. Some of y'all has not been satisfied, child. In so long, I don't know if you remember what it's like. Zulily. Some of y'all, but the thing is why is you hanging on to this lover that ain't satisfying you? I hear all kinds of blues songs rolling through my head right now. Why is you hanging on? I don't understand. So for some of you, okay, there's some Leos. What I'm hearing is this person been trying to get away from your stalkerish behind, and they just can't seem to escape you. Your stalkerish behind. And for others of you, you know, oh, Leo, can I be I'm gonna be a little graphic. Not really graphic. It's like a dead fish. Or you be like a dead fish because you just like, are we done now? You steady looking at your watch going, Gemini. Like, I'm gonna need you to hurry it up. Okay? It's not, this ain't doing it for you no more. This ain't doing it for you no more. And now what's happening is the relationship is toxic. Because when we no longer have, if you go into a sexual relationship and you know that this isn't forever, that it is what it is, and sometimes y'all just come together because it's good and you enjoy it. You're not, remember I said, saving Abel. I'm not in love, but the sex is good. This is not that. For some of you, it feels like almost a chore. And with this Ace of Wands, there's no passion. You're trying to ignite that passion, and it ain't there. With this Eight of Cups, this has been the last chance for love, right? This is my last dance, my last for romance tonight, right? And at one point, you needed them beside you to guide you, right? To hold you, to show you. But now, it's over. And you've been knowing it's over. And you're trapped, or you feel trapped in your mind. There is nothing worse. There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse. This is not good for you. And what this is doing, it's further creating a sexual bond, a tie, a cord that is going to be difficult to get out of later on. Ooh, here's the death card again. And now this is upright. You could be in a relationship with a Scorpio. What else do I have? I also have Capricorn here. I really have all. Yeah, 8 of Cups. I got all. It doesn't matter. But what the cards are telling me is you have to allow this to die so you could be reborn. You or the other person is holding on and will not let go and will not let this chapter end. It is not healthy for you. You're about to, with this Hermit, could be a Virgo. These are all major arcana. It is fated for you to make this decision and move it along. Fated. You're going to need to withdraw yourself. Queen of Cups. Leo, if you don't take care of yourself and stop letting this person manipulate you, Page of Swords, and start having a new way of thinking and a renewed fire to actually be with the person that you may want to be with, or just be by your damn self, I'm going to need you to do that. This is not healthy for you. This is not healthy for you. No, what I said, see, you tried. Now, if you have gotten out of that toxicity in that toxic relationship, then this other person is still in it with you. In other words, they're still tied to you, so you may need to do some sex magic rituals to cut them out. To cut that cord. To cut that cord. Whatever. Me and Gemini beefing tonight. Because I feel like they're still like exercising some level of, like, they're emotionally tied to you. And you're not going to be totally free while their energy is still remaining tied to you. So you might need to do cord cutting for that. I would say utilize some red carnelian for sure, some tiger's eye for that. Perhaps some red jasper if you have it. What else is really good for cutting cords like that? Those are this is a strong cord that's still there. If you're already out of the situation, and even when you're getting out of the situation. But in order for you to get your wholeness and your healing, Leo, you are definitely going to have to. It's killing you inside. It's literally killing you inside. Gemini. She and I have been beefing all day. She's had so much to say. So much to say. All right, Virgo. And she does. Now she's going to go back here and she'll probably start messing with my lights because she's mad because I won't let her stay up here. I can't let her stay up on this one because it's too small. Okay. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. 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 What do we have? Leo, really, I want you out of that situation. It's that. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is the Ten of Swords. Huh. Ooh, she's feeling a little bit guilty about what she's doing. Here's the Ten of Swords. Yeah, she's handling her business on her own. As a matter of fact, she's handling her business on her own, while over in the corner and in the window, she can overhear two people outside her window. Interesting. What is this here? This is, the Chariot. This is a little race it. Here's the Chariot. The Chariot man and got out, and they engaging in a little kinkity kink. Oh, they're releasing their inhibitions, honey. They're releasing their inhibitions. Virgo, y'all gonna have some fun this month, ain't y'all? What is this one here? The Two of Swords in reverse. So Two of Swords in reverse. So he looks like he's making some rather unwanted advances, and she's just like trying to figure out what it is that she really wants to do right there. She's not really feeling it. And then we have the Eight of Wands in the upright. Eight of Wands in the upright. What am I getting for you, Virgo? This is a very interesting reading. And then we have the Empress again. I feel like, Virgo, you feel like you've been a voyeur and you've been comfortable watching other people live their best life, or should I say you've resigned yourself to watching other people find pleasure in their life where you have not been able to. And now you're finding this pleasure vicariously through other people. Potentially. Is it a bad thing? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it is. However, you're ready to move forward into this next adventure. And it's time for you to move forward to do next. I told you she was going to play with my lights, didn't I tell you? I told you, because she's mad at me. She's not trying to hear nothing I've been saying. You're willing to allow at this point the energy to present itself, this person to present itself, and give them the reins. If you don't stop, if only even just for a little bit. The problem is there's still this great level of indecision as to whether or not you're going to allow them to come in or you're going to allow a lover to come into your world. You're actually ready to finally have something for yourself and to stop watching other people. And this Empress tells me that you're going to be able to, with this Eight of Wands and this Empress, if you can give yourself over to the vision of it and give yourself over to being in some sort of coupling with someone, then you can manifest it. Let's see what okay. Four of Cups, you've been thinking about this far too long. Knight of Coins, but in reverse, now we're ready to move forward, and we don't feel like we have to be so careful all the time. Here we have the Two of Swords in reverse, right below the Two of Swords in reverse. You're coming out of a time of indecision. Wanted or unwanted advances, you're just at a time now where you're ready to accept some advances. Underneath this reckless abandon is Eight of Cups in reverse. Internally, you're walking away from the things that have no longer served you. It's been tough, and there's a little bit more work to do in that area. And the Chariot in reverse, you've stopped yourself from moving forward. But I feel like, and here, death keeps coming up. But you're ready to transform yourself, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, to get yourself into balance. You're coming out of this time of confusion, the Seven of Cups. Seven of Spears, your heart is going to be a little bit less guarded than it has been. And let's see what the rest of the story is. The toxic relationship is over. And you're no longer addicted to the toxicity. Ace of Coins is going to be all around abundance and starting. Here you are, Virgo. Queen of Cups in reverse. You're going to show yourself some self-love and appreciation. Now, for you, I do see some passion coming in June. And you can manifest it. And again, I think the consistent theme too is these people don't have to be here forever. This doesn't have to be a forever love. Can you just have a little fun? Please, Virgo? In June? A little fun? Okay, guys. Halfway through. Alright. You guys noticed at the, have a little fun, Virgo. And, you too need a little bit of that. You know, you got closet kink in you anyway. People can say what they want to say. But you got closet kink and open kink. You don't like nothing plain. So you're going to have to find somebody that's a little bit adventurous. The Chariot came out twice and the Queen of Cups. It may be a Cancer. It may be a Cancer. Could be. Alright, I want y'all to notice the pinned comment up at the top of the charts. Registration for the next retreat, Unleash Your Divine, to unleash your divine nature, is open. The cost is just $333. I have payment plans available on the website as well. You're going to go register at heartofinspiration.net. I'm curating a box just for you guys. Plenty of crystals, some sacred geometric shapes. This is going to be fabulous. You do get a discounted price if you are in Lightworker Academy as well. So, if you're in the certification program. Alright? Alright, here we go. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We have, oh my. Why is that there? Why is that there? Oh. The Seven of Chalices. I have to look at these cards. The Seven of Chalices coming towards you. Choices, so you're going to make the choice to, you know, they made these two made this choice to be out in the open and where they could potentially, you know, be seen or heard. But, you know, they ducked down behind the bushes and they took the opportunity of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And then we have the Six of Swords. So they went in, whoops, let me not show her boobies. They went in, found themselves a little distance, a little vacation, a little off the beaten path spot, child, to go enjoy themselves. Is that what you want to be doing? Libra. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This man finna cut a big old lock of her hair. What is he finna do with that hair? What is he doing with their hair? And she just don't care. She just is just like, I'm just in the throes. And she is out like a light. And he is finna cut her hair and do all kinds. Boy, you ain't cutting my hair like that. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all got a lot of reversals here. And here we have the Hanged Man in reverse. Let's see what Libra's got going on. They feeling nature, yes they is. And then we have, here we go, the Five of Pentacles. Here we go again with Romeo and the Juliet. Libra, you're going to have to come out of your comfort zone in order to find your passion. In order to find your passionate partner, you're going to have to come outside your comfort zone, and you're going to have to make the active choice to say, you know what? I don't want to be alone tonight, or I don't want to be alone tomorrow night. I'm going to stop putting this on hold, and I'm going to look for somebody that, or I'm going to not look for my type, and not look for what makes sense, but I'm going to look for, Mr. Loverman, right? I'm going to look for that. I'm going to look for Mr. Right Now, or Mrs. Right Now. Doesn't have to be Mr. Mrs. Right, but they can be right for right now. But you have to make the choice that you want to get this passion in your life. And you can't just be all talk. You have to actually put it into action. Because you kind of kept yourself on hold. And you might need to go on a trip to get it. You might need to go on a trip to get it. It's not going to be in your hometown. Here's the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse, right underneath the Seven of Cups. That's interesting how that happens, isn't it? Which means you've been in this kind of state of quandary and confusion. And in all actuality, you've been confused in the universe. Like, you say, oh, I want this, I want that, I want this. It's a dry spell, it's a blah, 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 blah. But, baby, you ain't doing nothing to get it. What you doing to get it? Nothing. You still stuck in the house. You gotta get out the house. I know things just opened up or whatnot. But they open. They open. So get out the house. Go on a trip. I don't care if it's a day trip, an overnight trip, but you're gonna have to travel outside your comfort zone and outside of your locale, most likely. Or go somewhere that you don't typically go. With the Judgment card here, let's see what else I got. I've got the Eight of Coins in reverse. You think you working hard, but you ain't. The Two of Coins in the upright. And the Hermit. Come outside. You've been studying in seclusion. You've been a recluse. You finally got your money in balance and it's ready to go. And you think you've been working hard at finding somebody, but you really ain't. Because you ain't been outside. Or you haven't been looking in places or making yourself available in spaces that you typically would not do. So you're going to have to get yourself a little bit out of whack out of balance in order to find what you're looking for. This Five of Pentacles really does tell me, that this is kind of maybe a forbidden or an unexpected, not your usual, this is not your normal type, whatever that means. Not your normal type. And they're probably someone that's considered more of an outcast in society, more of a, they'd be like, oh, that person's kind of out there. That's okay. They're going to be out there enough to have a great time. Now, this Nine of Pentacles with this man cutting his goddamn hair really bothers me. In reverse. Don't be so independent that you miss what's right in front of your face. Okay? Don't be so independent that you miss what is right, the opportunity that is right in front of your face is what I'm hearing when I look at that. So you have the chance to get you some this month, but you're going to have to go outside. Da, 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 da. Come on over to my place. Take pettigrass. Da, da, da. I don't know why I can't think of that line. Come on over to my place. Okay, so when he invites you over to his place, or you invite him over or her over to yours, vice versa. If you want to invite them to yours, that's fine and well and good. But I need you to step out of your comfort zone. You know, go to a different grocery store. Go travel to a nearby town. Go do something. Find somebody. Who's next? Libra. Scorpio. Scorpio. I have the Three of Swords. Wah, wah, wah. Oh my God, Scorpio. You have justice, fairy justice. Oh, Jesus, Scorpio. Let me try this again. Okay. I knew that wasn't it. This one's definitely it. We've got the Six of Chalices. You see that? We got Strength in reverse. Excuse me. And we have interesting, the Four of Swords. That doesn't look too peaceful. Oh boy. Okay, Scorpio. You have been, some of you, this is not for everybody. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Horizon, and Venus. Some of you have been in a recent heartache, fairly recent heartache, or not so recent heartache. And you still stuck there. You are stuck in that heartache, that heartbreak, that disappointment. You cannot get the image of that cheating asshole out your mind. Or whatever the disappointment was, you can't get it out your mind. You want justice to be served, and you mean to enact and exact that justice. But the more you go with the Six of Chalices trying to exact that justice or get back or hold the grudge, can I tell you, you really hold the grudge against yourself? Because the more you do that, what's interesting about this Six of Chalices is as much as she wants to stop looking at that goddamn picture of them two together, she's looking at this picture and she's remembering what was. That's why I said this Three of Swords is disappointment stuck in your head. You can't get that image. Some of y'all literally was cheating. But whatever that heartbreak was, you can't get it out your head. And because you can't get it out your head, you can't get nobody new in your bed. Now, I'm just telling you the truth. Because you're holding on to all the old pain and the old sorrow, so nothing new can come in. Strength in reverse. You are showing the outside world that you have the strength to move on, but the inside of you is kind of tore up a little bit. And what Spirit is asking you to do is trust enough to just kind of find the peace. To trust enough to relax, to trust enough to kind of be blindfolded a little bit and just let it go. For some of you, there is going to be an old flame that's going to come back, that's going to help you get through this process. Somebody that you can trust, and somebody that really is just going to be there. You know, sometimes we just need to sometimes we just need to be with an old friend that just knows us and knows what we like. But we both know, right, that this is only for one night. If only for one night, right? Or it could be as we lay, we forgot about tomorrow as we lay, right? It could be one of them situations. Now, I don't know. That might have been the as we lay situation they had with that Three of Swords. And they was as we laying. And they didn't think about the price they had to pay. And then they had to pay that price. Now, didn't they? But this could be a situation where you have some... Now, Scorpio, don't tell me y'all ain't got one of them old friends that, you know, they ain't together with nobody, and you ain't together with nobody, and you could just kind of, they could just slide on through. You see what I'm saying? That they could just slide on in. And y'all know it is what it is, but you just need a little help, a little strength one night to tame the beast and to forget about that other one. With this Queen of Swords, you need to get back on your throne, baby. You know, sometimes they say the best way to get over one is to get under somebody else. However, yes, with this Eight of Spirits, this is not going to be a long communicative situation. This is going to be a get in and get out. I'm not telling you you need a whole new... Y'all got to understand this sex magic kind of thing. Sex can heal all a lot of wounds. Okay? And sometimes that person that truly understands you can help you unlock your Ten of Cups. It can help you unlock your wish fulfillment. It can help you unlock and get through that situation. So you can get out of this King of Swords in reverse, where you're kind of somewhat blaming yourself, but not really. You're not really ready to cut them out, but you're trying. They can help you do that. Ace of Cups, you can find renewed love. So I'm not saying this is going to be a new love situation, but I do feel like some of you, there may be a third party situation sitting here too that you're about to find out about. I don't mean to make you feel bad. So even if it's one night a year, oh, child, listen. When I say one night, I mean theoretically a temporary situation. Sometimes there's just some people that know you so well, and you don't have to get your feelings wrapped up in it. We all need to learn how to, us as women too, we need to tap into some of that divine masculine energy to be able, or that masculine energy period, so that we can be able to just kind of enjoy it for what it is and not always have to attach the feeling to it. the emotion that you want to put into that, to that energy in creating something with that other person, how about in that, take that energy and create and manifest the life that you want. See, that's the sex magic. That's the sex magic. Is I'm not going to put my energy necessarily into what's happening here with us per se, but I'm going to take that passion and put that energy towards what I'm creating for my life. No, don't mess with no narcissistic Gemini. I'm not talking about no craziness like that. Excuse me. I'm not talking about that kind of crazy. All I'm saying is, you know, see, y'all making me share my business. I may or may not have one or two particular individuals that if we're not with each or somebody else, we can call upon one another in our time of need. Now, we care for each other. We enjoy each other's company. We just can't be together like we can't be a real relationship situation, but we're friends. I mean, I'm just saying, you gotta keep a standby. Please keep a standby. If y'all don't keep a standby, y'all is really one or two. I don't know. Maybe I'm just telling too much. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know. Doesn't everybody have one or two people that get just called on? Y'all don't. Y'all need that. That friend with benefits, that as long as they're not in a full-time situation, you know, you can activate the benefits. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. Let that be a lesson to you young girls. I don't know. But you need to do what you gotta do. Okay, here we go. Two of Swords in reverse. Sagittarius. Two of Swords in reverse. You is very undecided about some situations and you're not trying to make a decision. Now here, oh, good Lord. Okay, well, we're going to have to get us some standbys. How about if they ghosted you before the pandemic and now want to connect after? Well, technically, I might have to give them a pandemic pass. A lot of people were scared. A lot of people were scared. Just don't put no feelings into it yet. Don't put no feelings into it. Wait a minute now. That's a possibility and a potential. I don't know. You never know. If you can do this without putting a ton of feelings and just enjoy it for what it is, do what you do. Here we have the Five of Wands again in reverse, Sagittarius. Five of Wands. There were a lot of people that were scared. Personally, I'm just saying, go out, enjoy it for what it is. We want to put labels on stuff too darn fast, too darn much. I'm not for a label. Okay. Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, why is you got all reversals? Sagittarius, let me see what's going on with you. Let me see what's going on with you. No, not the narcissistic Gemini. Anything but that. No. No narcissistic. Wow. The Hierophant in reverse. There you go. A minute walk from your house. There you go. And then now we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. All right. Sagittarius. I remember when I lost my mind. Sagittarius, have you been feeling like you've been losing your mind? Or has this person been making you feel like you've been losing your mind? Or have you been gaslighting, or could go in reverse? I see some gaslighting going on. I see some taunting. I see some teasing. I see some turning of the back. I see some loving, touching another. Now we both know. Yeah. I see there's potentially some narcissistic stuff going on here. A lot of manipulation. A lot of game playing. A lot of playing games with when it comes to utilizing sexual energy in that fashion. No, y'all have not. No, y'all have not. There's some monkey mess going on here. But it's very passionate when y'all come back together, isn't it? Sagittarius. When you circle back around, or when they circle back around, boy, it's on and popping. And that's what's keeping y'all together if you're in a relationship. That's what's also keeping you thinking about maintaining or going back and enjoying a little bit more and partaking a little bit more. But you know this is really not for you, right? But I don't know who's doing the gaslighting. That Aretha, the 80s song, that Aretha, who's zooming who, that's what comes to mind too. There's some serious manipulation going on. Somebody thinks that they're in a bit more of a committed situation than the other party does too. If you're in a situationship or relationship, somebody's a lot more committed than the other person. So be careful, Sag, you think that you ain't messed around here and fell in love. When this was not love, this was very, very, very much Knight of Wands lust. Very much Knight of Wands lust. I also feel like there was cheating that happened in the past by one party or the other, and you took each other back, and you kind of reunited with sex, or you were on a break, and they had done what they did. Now, my feeling about a break is it's just that. It's a break. So you can't get, I personally don't get mad about what happens if we say we on a break. Now, some people say a break just gives you license to cheat. I say if we say we taking a break, we taking a break. That's just me. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. But what brought you back was the sex. It's good. It's hot. It's passionate. It's amazing. So that brought you back. But I do feel like there's a little bit of this manipulation going on here. All right, let's check this out. Will this Hermit card keep coming out? Let me tell you something. Collectively, y'all better study what the hell is going on with your people. Study yourself and study what's going on with them. Listen to what they're saying with this Knight of Swords. This person is very silver-tongued. This person is a great wordsmith, Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You thought this was a soulmate situation with the Two of Cups. It's not. or a twin flame, it's not the devil. Toxic. I told y'all June was going to be a monkey mess here. We got a lot of toxicity coming out. Four of Swords, you got to get rid of it to find your peace. You know, I think you might be, they might be addicted to you. I'm so addicted to all the things you do when you know, the other song. That's a Save and Abel song too. See y'all, I have a little redneckery in me. That's a Save and Abel song. Addicted. Okay. You might be a little bit addicted to the sex. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You might be a little addicted to the sex. Because it's good. And it's familiar. But I do feel like there's a ton of manipulation going on here. There's a lot of gaslighting going on. There's a lot of making somebody else feel ashamed for stuff. Potentially even in bed, like if you're asking like to do different things, you're asking that person, your partner, whatever, to engage in certain behaviors or certain activities, and they make you feel guilty because of it. You know, they'll do it, and then later on they kind of tease you about it or whatever. Or maybe even in bed immediately after. But again, you keep coming back because y'all have this passion. So you're going to have to come on out of this being addicted to it. Because it's not love. It's this toxic relationship. Now, if you're not in a toxic relationship situation, I would say that there are some indecisions that you have, and you've let some things slide because you want to keep your partner happy. But it doesn't make you happy, and you don't want to tell them that. But that's not good, because that's a form of manipulation as well. Because pretty soon you're going to get fed up with it. And then you're going to explode. And then they're going to be like, why did you explode? I thought we were good with it. So, that's not good either. Okay. Capricorn. Listen, Sag, you're going to have to get up out of it. You're going to snap out of it. If I were you and you're in this relationship and this applies to you, or this situationship, I would practice abstinence for about 3 to 5 days so you can break it off. So you can break out of the spell and then see clearly, Sag. Okay? 3 to 5 days abstinence, nothing. Don't do a darn thing. Cappies are next. Capricorn. 3 to 5 days, you gotta do it. Sag. None. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Magician in reverse, Cappies. What are you doing to yourselves? Oh, I was supposed to record some stuff. I'm about to go to bed. But how do you feel sexy again? I just feel frumpy a whole year of quarantine. Girl, you better fall in love with your body. I don't feel a bit frumpy, bumpy, lumpy, or anything else. Didn't you ever see Cat Williams' Pimp Chronicles? They don't care. Go watch Pimp Chronicles. Isn't it part 2? Pimp Chronicles, part 2. The one where he talking about the insurgents. Go find that one. It's out here. Go find it, because they don't care. Hello, somebody. Who we all Capricorn? We got this 9 of Wands going on. Yes, ma'am. Oh, she look like she's breaking up with him now. Hold on. What is this? This is the Ten of Swords in reverse. Because I won't worry about none of that. That don't stop nothing. I have 3 adult children and 2 grandchildren. I bet you I still get some. Here we go. Where we at? Who is this? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, this 5 of Wands love to show its face, don't it? This 5 of Wands, this man been watching these people all night long. I know he tired. Hey, Oasis of Healing, how you doing, baby? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. I have never heard of butt dimples. Okay, Cappies. Magician in reverse with this 9, followed by the 9 of Wands. And then we have the 10 of Swords in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 5 of Wands in the upright. You know what? I feel like this first half of this year, or the first 5 months of this year, a lot of us have been given over, we have given over our power, and we have allowed people to do things and run all over us because we were trying to save something. We were trying to save. We thought if we gave in, and we thought if we let them do what they wanted to do, and maybe some of us did some things, engaged in some activities we typically wouldn't have, but we did in order to keep them because we were just trying to keep them happy. So because we didn't want to be alone in the middle of a pandemic or at the end of a pandemic. But I'm here to tell you, that has put, Capricorn, your true manifested life on hold. Because you were sitting here defending a position that was indefensible. You were over here trying to save something that was unable to be saved. Because it wasn't built on anything. With this 7 of Pentacles in reverse, both of y'all just been kind of biding time. And with this 10 of Swords in reverse, I feel like you've just been tormenting yourself in your own mind, Capricorn. I'm not sure what that is all about. But you're going to have to stop giving over your power and not speaking up for yourself. Just for the sake of holding on to something. Holding on to somebody. You just can't do that anymore. Because it's literally stopping you from truly manifesting. So you think that this is a situation that if you just give up enough, and you just do it enough in a way that they want, and again, and if I'm going to keep this in a total sex situation, you ain't sexually satisfied. Because the rest of you isn't satisfied. See, when you're in a relationship, this is different from all that yin-yang I was talking earlier. You know, this friends with benefits and this, that, and the third. Because the friend with benefits, I don't tie my feelings up into that. I have no expectations. I try not to have any expectations, period. But for that, I really don't. I have no expectations. It don't matter. We're here to help each other out. And we know each other, we're comfortable with each other. And, you know, I can trust you. But if I'm in an actual relationship, what happens is that sometimes we get so desperate to hold on to them and we give up so much and we just kind of forego our own wants, needs, and desires that it takes on this life of its own. Oh my God. Who wants Gemini? Who wants Gemini? Because she's about to be kicked out of the house. I'm going to send her packing. and I'm packing her up and sending her to somebody. Anyway, so what happens is we repress our own life that we wish to manifest for the sake of maintaining this fictitious relationship. And it's really one-sided, and it's really, at the end of the day, usury. And then we'll end up just defending it to the bitter end. But I'm going to tell you something, when you have your feelings wrapped up into something and then you're not getting emotionally fed from it, the physical cannot be fed either. Right? The physical ain't no good either. Oasis, you want Virgo, huh? Virgo ain't no problem. Hey, Angelina. Let's see what else we got. We got the Strength card. You're going to have to find the strength to get on out. We have the Eight of Spirits. You might have to cut off communication because this person is probably going to try to stay in communication and relationship with you. Queen of Spirits, stand in your truth, stand in your strength, stand in your own. Okay, stand in your own. What else do I have? I have the King of Spirits. Boy, you really, Capricorn, it's time for you. This is all fire. It's time for you to let a fire lit under your tushy and speak your mind and live your truth. And the Five of Cups is going to be the emotions you have to feel and go through. It might be a little bit more than you think you're ready to handle. But I'm here to tell you, it's not more than you can handle. You'll be all right. It's going to be a little overwhelming because you're not going to be used to being solo dolo again. For those of you that are in relationship, where you thought this person was going to be amazing. For those of you that are not in a relationship but in a situationship and a potential. But you're going to have to suck it up, Buttercup. Oh, we're not. I'm just reading. I'm reading my zodiac. So we're just doing Aquarius, and we're doing Aquarius next, and then we'll be done with Pisces. Woo. Itchy, itchy. I know. Stop it, Gemini. You are really in so much trouble when I see what you've knocked down over there. I don't even want to know. I do not even want to know. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here we go. Alright, we have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Pentacles in reverse. And then we have... What is you? Ooh. The Knave of Chalices. So this is like the Page of Cups. In reverse. He cannot keep his emotions intact. Aquarius, what is going on with you? And then we have the Knave or the Page of Wands. In reverse. Oh, Death in reverse. Oh, finally something. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Aquarius. can I just say, y'all, in general, June, for it to be the month of spring, seems to really be our summer solstice. It seems to be a month of endings. And it really appears to me to be a month of birthing. And the birthing is of us, an empowered self. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever this partnership appeared to be before, it ain't now. Potentially. Allegedly. It has changed. It has taken on a completely different point of view and outlook. This is not the same as it was. Somebody... what are you over there doing? Gemini. Somebody tends to lose their temper and can't control their emotions. Somebody is being very immature and can sit here and sulk and mope and whine and cry. I can't believe you want to give me none tonight. Allegedly. I can't believe you just gonna roll on over. You just acting like, well, I don't have no needs. Allegedly. Somebody just cannot handle they pout and they mope. And, if that's you, Aquarius, don't want to stop. But somebody is really breaking out in their emotions a lot. And so what this was like a real good, y'all used to have a real good time. Everything was easy. It was good in bed. You was really making something. Do you see what I'm saying? But it has changed. And then we have this Knave or this Page of Wands. So this was kind of an immature passion that never really bloomed into a full-on just like, ooh, I want you, baby. Or it sputtered and started and sputtered and started. Again, there's a lot of immaturity going on here. This could also tell me that this is the person that is someone that, how can I put this in a PG way, is a fast shooter. This could be potentially, that could be kind of their issue as well. They're a fast shooter. How about that, y'all? I did pretty good with that, didn't I? You could leave that down in the comment section. I'm just saying. Potentially. Allegedly. Or they don't know how to control their body. Or they're out of control of their body. But it seems to me, Aquarius, for some reason you feel stuck and you don't want to let this go. Or they don't want to let it go. But neither one of y'all are willing to transform. Neither one of us. Right? It's hard to say goodbye. It's so hard. Well, what? Hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Right? It's hard to let it go. And so you don't want to face what's on the other side. And so instead of facing what's on the other side and doing something new, we kind of fall into this situation, this Knight of Swords, where we become rather a slave to the situation, haven't we? We've become rather submissive to the situation and allowing the situation or that individual to dominate and not let us go, or we're seeking to dominate because it's just easier. We really need to let the whole thing go, but You know, honestly, sometimes it's easier just to take charge and just keep pushing than it is to let it go and let that person flounder. Just saying. 4 coins, but you guard your heart now. Your heart is getting harder. Potentially, allegedly, your heart is getting harder. You're not feeling King of Spirits. In fact, you are getting real ready to just be like, I'm out. You want some raw passion. Page of Swords, you are ready for a whole new, like you you are ready for the raw, you are ready for the real, the raw. You are ready for the hot, the sweaty. You are ready for the talk dirty to me in my ear, or I get to talk dirty to you in your ear. Now we all grown here. We can, you know what I'm saying? You just, you ready for something new. For brighter days. Now this don't fit everybody. I'm not saying this is everybody. I'm just saying this is some people. So if the shoe don't fit, don't try to put it on. And things have got to change. Here we go with the death upright. Things have got to change for Spears in order for you to get to where you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to be with and how it's supposed to be. You're about to encounter a tower moment here in this situation. I hope one of y'all don't find the other one in bed with somebody else, or see somebody coming out of a hotel room, or you driving past and somebody that came out of somebody's apartment building, or your good girlfriend sees them coming out. Girl, I just saw so-and-so. Are they with you? No, they ain't with you? Oh, because I knew that was their license plate. Just pulling out. Who y'all know over there in this apartment complex? Girl, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Now, if the shoe don't fit, don't put it on. I'm not trying to wish no bad on nobody. But in order for that Ace of Coins to happen, the Tower moment, everything must shake so that you can get back into balance for abundance. Like I said, y'all, if the shoe don't fit, don't put this one on. This is for the earth shaking. Now, all this energy could have been a recent ending of something too as well. That was where the person lost their temper. That was where the person really was just not experienced. I mean, they could have been inexperienced in bed. They could have been a quick shooter. They could have been, you know, all of that. And it's been hard to get away from it. Some of you were in kind of that dom sub kind of situation with them, and maybe you liked it, and hey, you like it, I love it. Now we've been talking about kink all night. Good night, Marie. Sharon must have to go to bed too. I know she has school tomorrow. But Aquarius, be sure that you don't completely shut your heart down so completely that you can't let something new in, because I do feel like right around the corner here, for those of you that this would apply to, right around the corner, I do see some new energy coming in towards you. And I would really, again, refocus your energy in the sex magic area towards bring a love of self to usher in new love. Okay? All right, last but certainly not least, Pisces. Last but certainly not least, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is this here? This child finna burn that bed down. I can't figure out why this man is sitting over here. Okay, 5 of Cups in reverse, and there's a whole fire thing. She got a whole fire stick in the bed. She finna burn that bed down. That man begging for forgiveness, and she got that fire in that bed like, psh, baby, I'm gonna torch this whole place. Oh, I can't. Oh, good night, dear. Oh, she finna burn that bed down. Pisces, what is going on? What is y'all finna? Y'all's torching the place. Oh, shit. Seven of chalices. You making some serious choices, ain't you? You choosing to be outside, baby. You choosing to get it and go. Is he looking somewhere else? Oh, I thought for a minute he was looking at somebody while he was kissing on her. You gotta really look at this artwork on these cards, because these cards be deep. What in the hell? Now, this is really getting interesting to me now. Six of, let me see what she looks like upright. Six of Pentacles. Oh, good Lord, she is just gluttonous. Six of Pentacles in reverse. She is just gluttonous, greedy. What? She done laid over there. She done knocked all my stuff down on my table over there. That y'all can't see this off camera. Now she live in her sleep, having dreams, making noises. I'm tired of her. Nine of Wands. This is really gonna be interesting. This is really interesting to me, because y'all is fixing to torch the whole place. Here we go with the Knave of Wands again, or the Page. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. Now, if you, let me tell you something. Some of y'all have been overwhelmed in the past, recent past or long past, by someone. Again, that's kind of like this Three of Swords, hurt your feelings, right? You was real hurt. This could be very recent, but you've gotten over the overwhelming emotion. And like I said, this woman got a whole fire stick sitting in this bed. She got a whole, I'm just trying to cut. She got a whole, you see that stick? That's fire in the back. Fire. Fire. She is lighting up that bed. She's like, I'm burning this down. I'm burning it down. She's like, I'm over this. You're not going to make me and keep me feeling this way. You're just not going to do it. I don't care how many times you come back and you want to love bomb me and whatnot. Baby, I'm not trying to hear you. Because this Seven of Chalices says, I have choices I can make. I can go explore my options. I can sow my royal oats. I can go do what the hell I want to do. I got choices. And when I go and I make a choice, finally, when I come out of the fog, finally, and I go find somebody that's like, hey, boo, hey, babe, right? That then chooses me too. I can come out of this kind of this Six of Pentacles where I overindulge in so much that I get out of balance. That I overindulge so much. I do this overindulgence and then I feel guilty about it, but I'm punishing myself because I've allowed you to get into my head. You're not in my head. No more. We're done. We're done. You're not in my head no more. So you can't make, I'm not going to keep punishing myself and suffering in silence while we go through this cycle. So you don't get to impart that energy even into my body. I am no longer sharing my body with you and giving you the opportunity to continue to make me feel this way. to continue this court, to continue feeding this ugly monster. So the Nine of Wands says, baby, I'm so sorry, but it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. I gotta go. I gotta roll. I gotta be on my own. I have to defend my position and take back my throne and straighten up my crown. As much as we've been through so much, we've been through it all. But I can't continue to I cannot continue to let you drag me down. I can't continue to let you drag me down. Now this is for an awakened Pisces. If the other person is a lower energy Pisces, then they're going through just all of this, but in a different, lower vibrational way. What they're going through is, how can they leave me? Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Again, if the shoe don't fit, don't work. And it could be reversed. You could have felt that way about the Pisces, or could feel that way about the Pisces. Could be reversed. With this Page of Wands, again, this was an immature, passionate, perhaps an ill choice. It felt good at the moment. It felt good at the time. And it's had its moments where it's felt good again. But baby, it's over now. Yes. The Empress in reverse. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, you thought this was going to really blossom into something new. And that's okay. Into something long-lasting. And that's fine. But it didn't happen. And that's okay, too. We're coming out of this time of being argumentative and all the fussing and the fighting. It ain't worth it, baby. With that Five of Spears in reverse, we're not fighting for this no more. I'm not fighting for it. I'm not fighting with you. I'm not fighting for you. I'm not fighting against you. I'm out. I'm out. The Magician, we're moving on. We're going to actually create our world. Our world. Our world. Here we have the Page of Spears again and upright. So we are going to go off and go on our own new adventures. Okay, Pisces? Going off. That's right. I could show you better than I could tell you. I love that saying. We're going to go off on our own new adventures. We're done. Three of Swords, and we're going to get over this heartbreak, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Don't you worry. Don't you fret. So what I do see coming on the horizon for you, though, to be quite honest, is I can see some new passion coming on the horizon. But you need a break. Those of you that are coming out of a relationship, you need a tad bit of a break. To really find you and find out what you really do want, and so that you can reclaim your value. For those of you that have been on a bit of a break, it's time to release some of this energy from before. Some of you may need to forgive yourself and realize you do have options. You do have options. You can manifest choices. You don't just have to sit around moping. In fact, y'all need to come on out of this quarantine, baby. It's time to come on out. Come outside. Come outside, Pisces. Believe me, it's okay out here. Come outside. Okay? And remember what it was like to have human interaction. And human interaction with somebody that values you and doesn't cheapen you. Do you understand? Because you don't have to go through this again. It's up to you. That's your choice. But, you know, come on now, y'all. It's time to come outside. It's time to enjoy the sunshine. It's time to, you know, come on, baby, light my fire. You know, come up for air. and come on out of your funk. Because for some of you guys, you've been in this funk. It's time to come on out. You don't need to be defensive. But you can do this. But Pisces, I can see you used to. I mean, I was done with this girl burning this bed up on his car. She burning it up. The whole thing. He down on his knees talking about, baby, 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 please. Baby, please. Like Lenny. Y'all know that old school song where he's begging? We need an old school. You know what? I need a Twitch channel. That's what I need. I need a Twitch channel so I could play all these songs as they pop into my head and I won't get copyright strike. Anyway. Alright, y'all. Ooh, we made it on through. 2 hours. That wasn't bad. 2 hours and 5 minutes. That wasn't bad. Alright, guys. Thanks so much for being here tonight. Thank you, Sarisa, for handling the timestamps. And again, don't forget, in the description box below is the registration link for Unleash Your Divine. It's going to be a really cool event. We got a divine box. We're going to be teaching you psychic development. We're going to be going through some sacred geometry. We're going to be going through some meditation, manifestation, astral projection. We're going to be going through activating your light language and a whole lot. This is going to be amazing. It's 2 days at the end of the month. And there are payment plans available. So you're going to go to Heart of Inspiration and register. And there's going to be a couple of emails that are going to give you the opportunity to get involved in one of the payment plans. So there's absolutely no excuse for you not to be able to join this. And then also, if you want to schedule a 15-minute call with me to talk about Lightworker Academy and some of the opportunities that we have with that certification course. And I am launching within about another week or so an additional course that is going to be called Finding You in the Universe. And so that's going to be a precursor to the certification. So if you want to talk to me about what opportunities we have with Lightworker Academy as we're expanding and to see if you're fit, just click that link below. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Have a fabulous evening. We'll see you tomorrow night, Thursday night, for Spirit After Dark. I will have my wine, and we will talk about some more things. Namaste, y'all. Bye.